Hello. What is Retrowave? Could it be anything made in today's day and age stylized to 80s anime? Could it be this cool looking font on the poster from the movie Drive? Could it be a wave of water named Gerald who likes to listen to outdated music? Well, maybe it's all of those things, but maybe it's also none of those things possibly. Retrowave, or synthwave as it's commonly known, can mean a variety of different things for many different people. For some, it's confined to a musical genre, and for others, it's a distinct style or a way of expression, and for some, it's just a joke to enjoy ironically. But I think it's anything with an absurd amount of lens flare, neon lights, high bloom effects, and an unhealthy obsession with geometry and the color pink. Boom, Retrowave. I guess what I'm trying to say is Retrowave is now a growing movement and aesthetic that people can identify with, birthed from a subgenre of electronica. Artists can use it to stylize their art, musicians can draw from it to spruce up their music, and I can use it as a vehicle to make terrible jokes. Because Retrowave can be so many things, just keep in mind that there are things of your possibilities, and this is just my definition of Retrowave. Really, it is what you want it to be for you. Although if we're being frank, I'd urge you to consider abandoning your meaning in exchange for mine. Great, let's talk about the music of Retrowave for a second. Retrowave has been known as synthwave and new retrowave, but I settled on Retrowave because it's the easiest to say. The music of Retrowave is fairly easy to explain. Some observations I've made while studying these creatures in the wild is the patterning of heavy synth use on their pelts, electronic drum machine hooves, reverb as a food source, and classic 80s bassline mains. If you're curious what this sounds like in practice, here's a clip of a Retrowave song I've grown rather fond of. But who started Retrowave? Well, Wikipedia tells me it was a bunch of different artists in the second half of and the late 2000s like Com Truise, Kavinsky, David Clelier, and Mitch Murder. End of discussion. Currently, it looks like Retrowave is making some big waves in media culture and is inspiring a lot of different media and has evolved past a musical genre. For example, the mood and style for the video game Hotline Miami, the score of Stranger Things, the resurgence of wearing varsity jackets while snorting cocaine in your school's bathroom, and the growing market of Retrowave-themed wallpapers. And what kind of video on Retrowave would this be anyways if I didn't teach you how to make a Retrowave-themed wallpaper or motion background yourself? First, find a picture of anything you think has the potential to become Retrowavy really. Great, now just add some of this, some of that, a little bit of this. That never hurts. Some of that too. Finishing touches. Damn, now that's more lens flare than a J.J. Abrams film. Beautiful, I'm proud of who you've become. Hopefully I haven't just made things more confusing for you, and now you have an understanding of Retrowave. Okay, bye.